Well, we continue to follow the flash flood warning that has been issued to parts of our area. And here's a look at heavy rains and runoff in the area of South Park. This is right from East Park Drive. So a lot of areas all across our viewing area experiencing all that rain very quickly.
It really just opened up this afternoon. I guess there was just so much humidity in the air. Something was bound to happen, and it did, Ray.
Yeah, and we call that precipitable water, how much moisture is in the air that can be converted into rain. And you walked outside, you felt that today, and that was the case. We got these thunderstorms popping up, and they released that moisture in the form of very, very heavy rain. Now, there is a flash flood warning. This does include the city of Pittsburgh, although the heaviest of the rain has moved out. But keep in mind that sometimes you could get flooding as a result of heavy rains nearby, and that's what we're seeing just on the north side of Pittsburgh, back down to McKeesport, although from Pittsburgh to Bethel Park, which is included in this warning, the rain has lightened up significantly and started to shift off towards Penn Hills, Murraysville, just north of McKeesport and out towards North Huntington. So we're watching this area very carefully because it's had a history of creating some flood. So Plum pretty much to Murraysville, we're watching for you to see this exceptionally heavy rain moving through and potentially cause some problems. But as it stands for Allegheny County and just this little corner of Washington County till 7:30, we have a flash flood warning. Up north, there's been some issues here with a flash flood warning as well, and that's because of the heavy rainfall that's been falling in northern Allegheny County. We're talking Marshall. I got a viewer call about 4.18 inches of rain that came down very quickly there. Up to Adams Township, where there's been some heavy rain, some flooding in parts of Cranberry has been taking place as well. Just got a report that crews have been dispatched to the traffic signals on in flash on Route 19 because of localized flooding in the Freedom, Rolling, and Haynes School Road area, so use some caution there. But several flash flood warnings, 7:30 for this one, 6:45 for areas just south of Butler, basically Zelienople to Marshall Township, McCandless here in northern Allegheny County, just around the Butler area. That's until 7:30 and until 8 o'clock northern Butler County. It's because we've seen this incredible amount of rainfall. These are just radar estimates. There's some rain gauges in between here that have certainly picked up this amount of rain or much more. So it has been coming down where these storms have developed, and you can see a few reports of flooding along the southern border of Butler County back into Beaver County, and then from Butler and north of Butler we've had some reporting, and most of this is street flooding or road flooding. And if you're driving tonight, this evening, and you come across a roadway that looks like it's covered in water, find a different way. A lot of times people try to pass through that, and it does not end well most of the time. So don't try to get through it. Find another way. Make sure you're safe and don't put anybody else in harm's way trying to rescue you. Now, south of Pittsburgh, we still have some heavy rainfall as well. It's more concentrated in a thin band, so it's not quite as widespread, so it should not be as problematic the way it looks right now. So basically from Allegheny County up I-79 through Butler County is the corridor where we're seeing the biggest amount of trouble. At least our temperatures are dropping as a result of this heavy rainfall, though you'd like the temperatures to drop on their own and not need flooding rains to pull that off. 69 current temperature for tonight in Pittsburgh. A few thunderstorms, and then we're going to see partly cloudy skies and likely some fog trying to develop as a result of that heavy rain and high humidity in the air. Temperatures stay hot and humid all the way through the weekend. Next week is where we start to get some relief in the picture with temperatures returning back to the lower 80s. And if you have it already, you know the KDKA weather app in severe weather is a great tool to have. It gives you the alerts as they come in. It gives you an interactive futurecast. It gives you little updates that there's some heavy rain nearby or lightning nearby to help give you a little heads up before everyone else. Very cool features in this free app available in the App Store and Google Play by searching CBS Pittsburgh.